I was doing some work on my computer, as you can see I'm right in front of it, and I just wanted to make this real quick video about MSG. And I wanted to ask you, are you aware or have any bit more knowledge than what you've been told on MSG? Well, I just pulled up a whole bunch of documentation information from neuroscience and all that information, and it was talking about MSG. And I got a little bit of information right here, and I'm going to read it from the screen because I don't want to mess this up. I want to get you all the information that I just found. So, right here it says, MSG is high in Chinese food. Well, I'm sure we all pretty much knew that, right? It's high in Chinese food, canned soups, canned vegetables, and processed meats. Well, here's a few fun facts about MSG that freaked me out. And either I'm going to starve to death or I'm going to have to go just eat all organic foods. In 1958, did you know that MSG was just merely grandfathered in to the FDA? There's no scientific proof, there's no studies that tested the safety of MSG. And so, because MSG was being used and the FDA never really did anything with it because they're lazy, they just grandfathered it in. And on top of it, it won an award. It's called GRAS. Grandfathered. I have it right here. Grandfathered. Oh yeah. Generally regarded as safe. GRAS. So that's what MSG is to the FDA. Generally regarded as safe. Not guaranteed safety. So anyway, moving on. It has not been tested for safety. When MSG was first made, it was extracted from what they call, it was extracted from an acid from a protein containing some natural ingredients from seaweed. Okay, so it was a lot less hazardous to us nowadays. And then when MSG was founded in China, so then when it became to the U.S. and the U.S. started using it and agreed, and the FDA grandfathered it in. This is what MSG contains now, and this is how they make it, and this is what's in our food that we eat and give to our children. Okay? Now MSG is produced by bacterial fermentation. Bacteria fermentation. So basically you are having mold that is enhancing the flavors of our meats and our foods that we eat today. Okay? No wonder why it's bad for us. Here's an interesting fact. The first documented sign of MSG reaction was in 1968. A doctor from China came on over here to the U.S. He was eating Chinese food from China all the time, but he had some American Chinese food, just like you and I eat all the time. And he said that he had a reaction. He started suffering from tingling, tightness in the chest and face, and this lasted for exactly 2 hours for him. It was the first sign, a doctor himself, that ever was documented from MSG. MSG, okay? And that was the bacterial fermentation MSG. Crazy. And then it also says there was never a reaction to MSG until the United States started making MSG from bacterial fermentation. So, folks, I just want to put the awareness out there for you. I'm not trying to throw anybody on the rug. If you're cool with it, eat it. Great. But if you want to learn more about MSG-free foods and you want to learn more about where you can guard yourself from this stuff that clearly the FDA just grandfathered in, click the link below. There's an entire list of stuff that you should read about and protect yourself from this stuff. So do your homework, do your due diligence. I'm glad I could bring this information to you. Take care.